Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Libby and today we're going to go through forearm stands. So step one to get into your forearm stand is alignment. So your hands can either be flat on the ground or you can have your fingers interlinked. Just have a play around with what feels more natural and more comfortable for yourself. The only thing that you must have correct is your elbows, and they have to be in line with your shoulders. It's just going to help with stability and actually getting up into the balance. You don't want them sliding out to the side. Now watch what I do here is I push the ground away. This creates a lot more room for my head and it's going to help me with my stability and strength. So I'm really locking my shoulders into place and it'll help me to look forward a little bit more too, which will also help with your balance in the long run. So this in itself is quite tricky, so give that a go first. Next is building some more strength. So I would recommend working up to a 2-minute dolphin plank or dolphin pose. Maybe do 30 seconds every day. Just add that into your usual yoga practice because it's going to create all the strength you need for your forearm stand, as this essentially is a forearm stand with the support of your feet. So in your 2-minute one, feel free to go for a little bit of stretch. You can push your chest back, lift one leg at a time, do whatever feels nice. All right, another little exercise I've got for you is just this one. So you walk your feet back coming into a forearm plank and then walk those toes in as close to your body as you can. So again, this is just creating a little bit of shoulder stability and obviously core strength. And you'll also get a beautiful stretch into your hamstrings. So to get up into your forearm stand, it's all about a combination of strength, flexibility, shoulder stability. So again, add this into your usual practice. Try and do it every day if you really want to try and nail the forearm stand. Okay, now we're ready to see if we can pop up into it. So use the wall first, but try not to go too close to the wall. Go about 30 centimeters away. And as you pop up, try to pretend the wall isn't there. So see if you can find your balance. And then if you feel like you're going a bit too far, just tap your toe lightly to the wall and then push back off. See if you can come into that balance. I'm also just going for a little back stretch here because at the end of the video, I'll go through how to get into scorpion. So now I've moved a little further away from the wall and now I'm trying to just lift up as high onto the bottom foot as I can and maybe float up into your forearm stand. Now this takes a little bit longer to float up, so baby hops are absolutely fine with your forearm stand. Remember to look forward in between your forearms. Walk the toes in as close as you can. As you pop up, squeeze your belly so you don't go too far over and really push into your hands so you've got all the sort of the weight and balance distributed along your forearms. So it's a bit easier to find that balance once you get it. Now some switch kicks. I learned this actually in gymnastics. Just helps again with stability and also getting the feeling of being up in the air. All right, now we're moving away from the wall. So same thing. You don't want to use too much momentum because then you're just going to flip over or you might twist out and really hurt your shoulder. So you just got to go really, really slow and be patient. So I recommend going right up onto your toe and then little baby hops. See if you can find that balance point. Again, see if you can keep your gaze just forward in between your forearms too. Squeeze the belly as you do so. And then eventually one day it'll just click and you'll balance. Alrighty, moving on to some back bends here. So if you want to work towards your scorpion pose, definitely use the wall first. You got to make sure you're really warmed up as well. I keep doing this on not just because it feels really great, but it's also a really good preparation for hollow back. Okay, now I'm pretty sure this is where I fall. So I left it in as a demonstration of how you might fall out of it. There you go. Didn't hurt, I just rolled out. Still be careful though, but it didn't actually hurt at all. Okay, so now I'm going for the full scorpion. So obviously for your scorpion, you got to go really slow. Keep squeezing that belly, bend the legs and see if you can get those toes to touch your head just because it looks cool. But remember, you don't have to do it. So now I'm just doing the same thing away from the wall, and I recommend just doing a stag split like this also to work up towards your scorpion pose. Just with scorpion, because both legs are down, it's a lot of core work and it actually is really quite hard to balance. So by splitting the legs, it will just help with your balance a little bit too. And then I'm just going for a little bit of a hollow back work and then back up into my forearm stand and rest. Little break in between. This is also an exercise I like to do if you're working towards your scorpion, is just flipping back and forward over into a forearm wheel. If you can't do a forearm wheel pose, you shouldn't be doing your scorpion pose just yet, because like if you're not using the wall, you're going to fall out of your scorpion. You just will, because it's just hard to get your balance. It's a totally different set of muscles. So make sure you can do the forearm wheel first. You also know that your back bend, you're warm enough and you're ready. So here I'm going for one last scorpion, holding. Woohoo! All right, then always make sure you rest after. Okay, thanks guys.